Hello and welcome back on my channel Sheep Metal Workshop. In this video I'm going to do a side-by-side video. So I'm going to use this machine, the BM1 Flanging Machine from Schwartmanns, and the SMA56 Beading Machine. So I have already here put in some beading wheels for flanging, and I was thinking, well, let's compare those two machines, what can do this one, or just to see the differences if there are, and that is what we are going to find out. Okay, well, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start here with this galvanized steel, and this got a thickness of 0.6 millimeter. So see, so we have here really good, nice flang. So if you're not really happy about it, you can also go a second time. And now you can see by the second time it's really a perfect flang. And we have here a diameter of 100 millimeter now. Okay, well, so if I'm going to try this on this machine, so this is the first time, and you can already see it's not going good, but I'm going to try it anyway. So that will be it. So that's a difference. If you look side by side, I mean, this you can also correct this by using another wheel, but it's an extra thing you have to do. And here you have it, say, in 2 times, and you have a perfect one, and it's always the same quality. And here you have, you know, to fight with the machine, and you don't have a good result. So that is one difference between those two machines. So I have here another 2 examples. So this is also 0.6 thickness, same material, galvanized steel. And you can see here the result is there. And now on this machine, once, and you can see here now, so the bigger the diameter, the easier it will be. So this is all already, I will say, well, not as perfect as this one. So next what I'm going to show is an additional accessory for making flanging easier. So I'm going to change this. So again, here I have a small diameter aluminium 0.8. And as you can see, with this additional accessory, it goes a lot of easier. And again, here aluminium zinc. So the stronger material, the easier it is. And here another example, 1 millimeter aluminium on both machines. So as you can see, on both machines it's doing good. Here, for example, I have galvanized steel, 1 millimeter thickness. Okay, so next. And also no problem. So the next setup we have is stainless steel 0.8 So the machine is already set up. And also stainless steel, no problem. Now the next thing is we have here a sheet metal plate with two different radii. And also on the beading machine. So you can see here it goes also very good on both machines. Now here we have a full circle. We're going to try to flang on the BM1 first. So, and once the flang is complete, the metal is actually stuck, so you can get out of it. So the next thing I have to do is to cut it in half to get out the metal. So a full circle on the BM1 flanging machine is not possible. So let's have a try on the beading machine SMA56. So here a full circle is no problem. And next we have here a cover plate of a valve box. So I have no problems, goes easy. So here is where the next problem starts. I can put it in the machine because the flang is in the way. So next thing I have to do, I have to fold it. So I'm here at the folding machine. I made myself a template so the quality stays equally, and therefore now I'm gonna bend it. And this is also what you have to do additional beside the BM1 flanging machine. Now here also a straight part, a square box from 3 sides, no problem on the beading machine. So now here on the flanging machine it's also possible to put in a straight flang, but because of the angle the flang is in the way and I cannot put it through the machine. But what I can do is I can put here in a straight flang, and on the upper side of the metal it's also possible. As long the other flang is not in the way, it's possible to work with it, but the third flang is not possible. So these are those differences between those two machines. So next what we're going to try is we're going to put here an inside flang. See, no problem. The metal is still straight, and we're going now to put in also the outside flang. Now important is that you have enough space between those two flanks so it comes through the machine. So no problem here, and we're going to do the same thing now on the beading machine.
So with the additional accessory it will be difficult, so we need to change this later, and we're going now to do first the outside flange. What is no problem. And we're going to do now the inside flange, and therefore we have to change the accessory. So I put here now the half round plate, so I come easier with the inside radius. And there it is. So it still is possible. It's not so easy as on the flanging machine, but it is possible. You see there's no much difference between those two metals. And here we have the last example. We're going to do a wave, so we have an inside and an outside radius we're going to do in one flange. And here again on the beading machine, same metal, same wave. It's a little bit difficult, you need a little bit skill, but I think it's also possible. So if you go slowly, I mean, you can see here already the difference between those two machines. The one you just put it in and it comes out perfectly, and here you have to go slowly, be careful. Sometimes you lose the form and you see it get waves in the edges, so you have to hammer it later. But these are the biggest two differences between those two machines.
Okay, well, that was it. So if you need more information about these two machines, there's of course in the video description a link directly to those machines. And if there is any questions, please let me know in the comments. So I will say thank you for watching and see you in the next time.